Greetings, friends. I'm Jim Blake. When I became CEO in 2016, I had a long-held vision of a new, beautiful labyrinth. When the opportunity came, I spent about 18 months researching the right partner to help us build it. I finally found Marty Kermeen, an artisan who specializes in labyrinths. For years, he had been creating beautiful stone labyrinths that are low maintenance, but last for generations. By the time he was done here, Unity had the largest paver labyrinth in North America. My hope is that it will serve generations of seekers in finding their own access to divine wisdom and guidance within. I'll let Marty and Debi Kermeen tell you the rest of the story.
My name is Debi Kermeen, and I am co-creator of Labyrinths in Stone with my husband, Marty Kermeen.
Hi, I'm Marty Kermeen, and I design most of the labyrinths and do a lot of work putting in pavers and creating interactive art around the country. What we excel at is taking in the input from the person who's commissioning the project. What is their desires, what is their needs, what fits their situation, and trying to custom design a labyrinth that fits that need. We've done, like in this one, we made it huge, and there was a reason for that. The reason it's so large, 5 times the size of the one in the cathedral in Chartres, France, square footage wise. The reason for that is you already had a very large one that you're accustomed to that sits out there in the parking lot. If we'd have put a small one in, we would go, where's the rest of our labyrinth? You have huge groups that come here that need to be accommodated that a smaller labyrinth might not fit. And you have some very specific architecture here. Not only is it large, which fits the large labyrinth, it has arches, which I tried diligently to accentuate by taking the lines of the labyrinth and wrapping them around the U-turns. In the area between the U-turns, I made little tiny bricks that are reminiscent of the clay tiles on the roof of all of the structures here.
The one here at Unity, so important to us for so many reasons, because of what Unity represents, because of Myrtle and Charles Fillmore, their belief system, and the labyrinth fits so well here.
The question we get asked most often is, how many bricks are in it? And that's a very difficult question because I don't know which bricks you're supposed to count, because there's some pieces out there I've cut that are 1/4 inch by 3/8 of an inch. And I don't know if you consider that an entire brick. Do we count that one or do we not count that one? So it's a difficult question to answer. I generally tell people there's approximately 5 bricks per foot, which is a really random sort of vague number to apply to it, but let's say it's 5 bricks a foot. This one has 7,100 square feet inside of it. So the quantity of bricks is kind of an unknown thing. One thing I do know is we could not fit it all on 6 semis. We had to hire the 7th semi to bring all the material here.
Yes, and he laid every single one of those bricks.
This is by far the largest labyrinth we've made. If you walk from the starting point and you walk to the very center of the labyrinth and back out, you are literally at 3/4 of a mile. The labyrinth that we've created here is inspired by the one in the cathedral in Chartres, France. But we've left out the very intricate center that they call the Rosette Center. So it is loosely inspired, meaning the sequence that you walk what path is the same as the one in the cathedral in France and the one that's been in the parking lot here, but it's its own labyrinth. I think it would be appropriate to call it the Unity Labyrinth. When I was looking in the archives, I was invited up there to look around and be inspired. I saw one of the, from 1896 or something, I'm not sure of the date, one of the first booklets that the Fillmores put out. Charles had put a version of a winged globe on there, and I thought, wow, there's the circle that I intend to put, but it's just got wings attached to it. And I even brought a blue stone to put there, which is very reminiscent of our blue planet, and I just thought it was a perfect thing. Right now is the biggest revival in labyrinth history, and it seems to be sparked by the enthusiasm in America. And Debi and I feel just so incredibly blessed to be a part of that and to have made, I think we're to 75 permanent labyrinths now. that are around the country and Grand Cayman and Mexico City and Canada. It's an absolute blessing to be a part of something profound in human history.
And there is no accident that Unity's Labyrinth is being made right now at this time in the world. It feels so needed.
In the heart of America. And it's big and bold and beautiful and inviting, and I just think people are going to love it. I hope they do. We had a comment the other day from a gentleman that walked up that was one of my proudest moments. He said, "It's brand new, yet it looks like it's always been here."